Welcome everybody to Dacarian Plays Ōkami. Honestly guys, this game is just fantastic. It has to be one of my favourite games ever. I've not actually fully played it, I will have to admit. It's a mostly blind playthrough. I've seen a little bit of gameplay from another YouTuber, and I watched it and I thought I've got to play this myself. It just looks amazing. I'm currently running it on a PlayStation 2 emulator, so apologies if it doesn't look as good as the HD re-release. I will be doing narration over this, and apologies if my narration isn't very good, or I don't know because I might try to do a little bit of voices and stuff like that. I'm very new to that kind of thing, and yeah, it might come across quite bad. So I don't know, I really hope you guys enjoy. I think this is going to be an epic journey. Each video will be about 40 minutes to an hour long. I hope that's not a problem. If it is, please let me know, please, and I will try my best to cut it down a bit more. Anyway guys, let's get to it. We don't want to keep you waiting. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet berg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Spooky. To satiate the appetite of Ōrochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey this horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Ōrochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming of sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Name, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nage, harboring a secret love for Name, was enraged by this sign, determined to put an end to Ōrochi once and for all. Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Ōrochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Ōrochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Ōrochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Ōrochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Ōrochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that had plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into a slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. I think you might be wrong there. O he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. I think he's a little bit angry. Just a tad. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood Sprite Sequoia. How troublesome. This is just like that ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over years. I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu. Now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light unto this broken, polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Ōkami Amaterasu. Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue, it brings happiness to my heart. Sniff. Night night. Dots. Amaterasu? Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been so worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish darkness and punish those who would do us harm, What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh. Oh. Jiggle jiggle. Phew. What on earth? You again. Ow, 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 ow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I've told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Issen. Wandering artist Issen. I'll show you just how great I am. And it won't be long until you're bowing before my great brush. Lovely. So fancy. So fancy. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Fable? You look kinda down in the dumps. Well, actually, you kinda look familiar. I got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Issen. Do not make me use my prized sword, Denkomaru, against you. Apologies, by the way, guys, if I butcher some of the pronunciations. It's just, you know, not my forte. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark here anyway? Oh great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That's a koi girl. Sure said some weird stuff. The village's spirits are being kept inside the fruit? Well, that's the fruit right there, that the girl said. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too, you know. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Right. Finally in the game, guys. I really hope you're enjoying it so far. The intro is a little bit long, but honestly, this game is definitely worth a long intro. Again, apologies if my I don't know, I like to do a little bit of a change of voice depending on the character, and I apologise if it annoys you guys. If it does, please let me know in the comments below, and I don't know, I'll stop doing it or something, but we'll figure something out, guys. I'm sure we will. Right, give me just a sec, guys. Hey everyone, sorry about the cut that just sorry about the cut that just happened. For some reason my it just stopped and it's all back now. The only thing you've missed is Issen basically saying that we look pretty weak, are we sure we can handle this? That's it, basically, and telling me how to look around. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you just bust them, there might be something good inside. Now press the square button to bust them, with your head. Well, fancy that, Issen. Way to go, my furry friend! You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Also guys, apologies if there are any random bits of slowdown. I've not fully fixed everything yet. I think I've got it to a point where it's pretty much playable though, so I'm happy with it. Whoa, whoa. Hold on there, Fable. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up there. No, sorry, getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press X to jump, then press the X button again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you can jump really high. Okie dokie. Thank you, Issen. I knew you could do it. They say, good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. No, we don't, do we? You obtained Holy Bone S. Amaterasu's favorite snack. Cool. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? Sorry, one sec, guys. I've just realised. Okay, sorry about that, guys. You might notice my microphone might be a little bit louder now. For some reason, every time I start recording, my Realtek drivers put my microphone down to 90% for some reason. I don't know why, but it's very annoying. And that's kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. And just watch. It'll take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of my many brush techniques. Oh, sorry, it's one of many brush techniques. They use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is the power of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects around us, but god or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Well, that's a fair point. Okay, sorry about all the cuts, guys. A little busy at the same time as doing this, so hopefully it won't look too bad though. I don't know, I'm going to try to make sure it looks nice. Don't you worry about that. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean that fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Well, you never know, Ison. Don't judge a book by its colour and all that. Oh, whoops, ran into the wall. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Sorry, guys. One sec. Sorry, just had to cough. Hey, look. Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Huh? Ugh. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. And then press the L1 button to hold the brush, and then press the square button to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Mumble. Boom. Ah, why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, your Megami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation, and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens, and renew the flow of stardust. Wow, that was Ōkami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the River of Heavens? That would mean you're as good with the brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Well, I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself there. Sorry guys, back again. Jeepers Christ. Yes, we know what it is. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah. It's one thing to fix a bridge, but to fix a Star River, there's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. How is fixing a bridge any different to fixing a river? It's the same principle, is it not? That work? Whoa! A river of stardust? So this really must be the River of Heavens. But what I really want to know is, who the heck drew that darn thing? Yours truly, right in front of you. Good to know you have so much faith in me. Just swivel over here, and a swivel over there. A little bit over here, maybe. Ah, lovely. I don't know if this helps me go any faster, but it feels like it helps me go faster, so... Are you kidding me? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Thank you. Oh, what? You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Verbal. This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food, then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding him whatever food we can find around here. You consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach. You consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Scrum-diddly-umptious, guys. Whee! So I've got a bit of a sore throat today, guys. So I apologise if you can hear it in the recording or something. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. We're going so fast. Is this a legendary shrine? We must be in Cave Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of a white wolf, Shiranui. First the River of Heavens, and now this place? Where the heck are we, Fable? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Oh, it's okay, isn't? I'm sure we'll fix it up. Look. Look at that, see? That really was your brushwork all this time. How did you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Isn't... You already literally know my name, you know what my name means, and you basically... Do you know what, Isn't? You already have all the facts in front of you. I'm sorry. Hey, there's another constellation. This one kind of looks like a... It looks like a mouse. That's what it looks like. Where's my... There. Okay, apparently I only drew half a star. It's good enough for me. Aw, it is a little mousey. Well. If it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in the shrine, dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. And this is crazy. Shiranui, Nagi, it's just like the legends. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing off your stuff on over on that boulder over there? There. Let me see you slice in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it until I see it. Well, believe it, baby. Wow. I didn't think you had it in you, Fable. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. There, dots. Hey, Fable? I mean Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? Well, in that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sequoia was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Yay. Nah, I'm just jesting with you, and you're pretty cool. And it's pretty cool. Right, guys, let's get this shit cut down. Slice! Yeah! Okay, let's go. I have to say, when you're running at speed, the controls are... Oh shit. The controls are very twitchy. Oh, what the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first and ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have in your bag? Well, press the square button to use its power against them, sorry. Look at me. Once you've caught them off guard, I said that so quickly. And then in black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. I'll give them a power slash in a minute. Slice! Demon Fang. Fang forged in demonic hatred and beautiful and deadly. Slap your ass at me. I obtain Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid. Restores little solar energy. Slice! Where's your fang, bitch? Oh, gimme. Ink bottle. Bottle full of ink. Odd that. How was my damage low? I literally did both of their full health in damage. Whatevs, Trevs. You consume the dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain. Sorry if I kind of just like, you know, say weird shit or change my voice. I don't know if it annoys you guys. I think it makes the game more interesting for me. I like doing it when I'm playing games, even when I'm not recording, because, I don't know, I feel like it adds a little bit more to the game. Like, I'm not just reading letters in my head, like words. I'm not reading it all just in my head. It's, like, I don't know, it kind of gives the game a little bit more substance. Like, substance, sorry, not sustenance. Jesus Christ, it's not like I'm eating the fucking game. Fucking sustenance. Yay! Yay! We did good! Go faster! God, I hate fucking swimming when you're a slow wolf. Jump. Dash. Alright, slice your throat. What? Slice? What the fuck do you want? Slice. I sliced at the bottom. What else? Wow, has the village been restored? Sakura came through big time, and she really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. If you know what I mean. That's a little creepy, isn't it? A little bit creepy. But seriously, with the monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Roger Dodger isn't. Shitting Christ, is this green? Let's go.
Coming like hell.